All right, Dr. Nathan here from Cloud Peak Chiropractic, and I know we've been talking a lot about working at home because a lot of you are working at home during this whole time that we're going through, and that's fine. And we've been sharing some tips for you on, how you can keep your back healthy, how you can, change up your position and whatnot. We're not going to go too much into that today. I just want to talk about a few stretches that you can do and maybe show you a couple. The main areas that we want to work on are our neck, because we tend to look down quite a bit while we're working on our computer. I know Dr. Sarah talked about having your computer eye level. That's very important. I want to show you some stretches for your neck that you can do periodically. And then I want to show you some upper back stretches, talk about those, and then some hamstring and leg stretches, because those tend to get cramped up as you're sitting for too long in one position. So with the neck, all you have to do is apply gentle pressure. That's all you're doing. And then you just do all the motions that you can think of. So to the side, just gentle pressure. To the side, gentle pressure. Down. The most important one for the neck that you'll want to do is you look into your shoulder or into your armpit here, and then pull down towards your armpit. That one will stretch all the way back along the side of your neck, down into your shoulder. That muscle tends to get real tight while we sit for too long or look down for too long, so that's an important one. So that's it for the neck. I want to talk about the upper back. A lot of you have heard of the doorway stretch. What the doorway stretch does is stretch your pec muscles out, gets it all opened up, but all you're doing is getting in a door, holding your arm at a right angle in the door, and then turning from the door. So then you'll feel it stretch all on there. That's real important, because as we're sitting, we tend to sit all tight and our muscles get real tight up here. Another good one for all the yoga fans out there is just a classic upward dog. Just lay down on the ground, put your arms about lower rib cage length apart down there, and then push up and extend back. That helps open up all the abdomen, all the chest. Look back up while you're doing that as far as you can. It helps just open everything up. It's real good. Lower body stretches. A couple of important stretches I want to go over. Hamstring stretches, we all know. There's the classic sit on the floor in a V and then reach over and stretch over one leg. Reach in the middle and stretch, and then reach over and stretch on the other leg. If you can't get down on the floor, I'm just going to show real quick right here. So we can sit on the edge of something, just like that, and then just lean over, and you'll feel it all the way up. And the back right there, you just lean over. Any stretch that you're doing, hold for about 15 to 20 seconds. And then a super important one is your hip flexors. They get real tight because we sit all day and they get real cramped up. So what you want to do is to lean forward on one foot. Make sure your pelvis isn't rolled back like this. Make sure your pelvis is rolled forward like this. And then you'll just bend the other knee straight down, and you'll feel the stretch right in there. That's where it gets real deep, and then you'll just want to switch sides. Make sure your pelvis is rolled, lean in, and you'll feel it stretch right in there. A lot of times too, you'll feel it stretching in your low back. That's because that muscle comes from your hip up into your spine, and it can be a big cause of low back pain. So just real important to keep stretched while you're working. Just every hour or so, do some quick stretches, get up, walk around. You don't want to stay in one spot for too long. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you.